Come on in, welcome to my home. Well, this is going to be one of those recipes that you're going to be able to do for when you need bread. And I mean, this is just a flatbread, easy bread that you can make yourself. You don't have to go to the store and buy it. So super simple. All the ingredients are listed down below along with the recipe down in the description, but let's get to this. It does take just a little bit of time to sit, so that's a big thing. So we are going to start off with our flour and our baking powder. Now, what I found so important about this recipe is the fact that I don't want to go to the store all the time. Well, I can't go to the store all the time, and I don't want to. So this way I can have a bread, and you can use this for different kind of things. As I was testing this out, we've used this everything from breakfast, making breakfast sandwiches, to whatever with it. Now I'm going to add my salt, mixing these things up. And that's the important thing. Make sure that you are being safe. And if you don't have to go to the store, hey, don't go to the store. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dry ingredients and dump this into my mixing bowl. If you do not have a stand mixer, guess what? You can do this by hand. It's just as easy. I have my warm water and I have a dough hook. I'm going to add a little bit of warm water to that. Put my dough hook on and just lightly start that going. Add a little bit more water. Keep an eye on this. You want this to become like a tacky pizza dough. And how much water you use will depend upon your day. Now, the nice part about doing it in a stand mixer, you don't have to knead it for as long. On this, I use about 1 cup of water. I had in here about 1 1/3 cup of water because I wasn't sure how much I would use. Now we're just going to let it do its thing. Alright. Now that it's done its thing, and it really does feel like a tacky pizza dough, what we're going to do is we are going to then place this in a greased bowl. And I'm going to cover this, let this sit out on the counter for about 30 to 60 minutes, or until it's been 30 to 60 minutes, depending upon how much time everything else is going to take. Alright, it's been 30 minutes, well actually it's been 60 minutes. My dough is great. What I'm going to do now is divide it into, hopefully, 6 balls. Okay. Now I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to dust this lightly with flour. Then I'm going to get my rolling pin, dust my rolling pin with flour. And you want to roll this out to be pretty flat. You want it to be about the thickness of a tortilla. Then I'm just going to transfer this over to my non-stick pan, or over to my non-stick pad, and do the rest of these real quick. Just remember to keep your board and your rolling pin fairly well floured. Yes, you could toss this like a pizza if you're good at tossing pizzas. I am not. I'm not going to kid you. Once we have these all nice and rolled out, now that these are all rolled out, I'm going to put my skillet onto the stove and heat it up to about 350 degrees, and then I'm going to fry these on both sides. Alright, our bread has all fried. It was so easy. I'll admit, I've even eaten one entire piece, but let me give this a taste for you on camera. This is good. This is completely like it's a flatbread. This is so good. It'll be great in sandwiches. I mean, it was so easy to make. Believe it or not, I actually prefer this to bread. Like, you know, normally yeasted bread. I think this is wonderful. This one amazed me. I can hardly wait to make this into something, which will be great. Well, if you make this, let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. This is one of those things that you can use whenever you want to, however you want to. So good. This is going to be good on so many different things. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments. Remember, if this is your first time here, subscribe, and that way you can also see all the different things that I'm doing, especially if you ring that bell for notifications. I hope I get to see you again next time. And check out these other videos that I picked out just for you.